Hello, 7D. I am Shy. 90% of you don't listen to the fact that you're supposed to call me Shy, not Cheyenne. But moving on. It's Shy, not Cheyenne. But moving on, like I said. Okay, so I'm doing a video interview of my brother James, who is 16, is blind, and what caused his blindness was a stroke at birth that also caused him to be paralyzed the first 5.5 months of his life. Now, when he was 5.5 months old, he had a stroke in the same spot on the left side of his brain that released the paralysis. He is the miracle child. So, I have him here today to talk about why being blind isn't always such a bad thing, the good things about being blind, and anything else he thinks he should need to talk about. And here he is, my brother.
Okay, let's see here. Guess we'll start with the positives, because we don't want to start on a bad note here. Let's start with the positives. There are a lot of things I can actually do.
He can do 90% of what us sighted people could do.
Yes.
Just as well.
Yes. I can do rock climbing, although it's not my favorite sport to do. I used to ski, but I don't anymore because I hate it. Sorry to say, but for all the haters out there, I don't like it. I do Special Olympics track and field. I actually got 3rd place in the softball throw, 2nd place in the 200-meter dash, and 2nd place as well in the 400-meter dash as well. So, yes, I can do that. I also do Special Olympics basketball, which I think I'll be doing next year. I'm doing drum lessons currently. I play goalball. It's fun, which I can go in more detail of that one as well. Goalball is basically, it's like soccer, but you're using your hands more often to throw it, like this, and you have to dive left and right to block it from center. Left wing you dive right, and right wing you dive left. I don't know why they don't have you diving left for left wing, diving right for right wing. It doesn't make sense, but whatever. I have a lot of things that talk to me, such as my phone.
It gets very annoying when he does, because in the middle of the week, his computer will be talking.
And it's funny just to see their reactions.
You don't see our reactions. You're at school, dum-dum.
But, like, it's funny because it just goes off at random.
Yes, it does. Now continue what you were saying.
And, yeah, my phone talks to me. My tablets talk, well, at least my iPad talks to me.
Literally every electronic he owns talks.
Yes. I've got a couple voice-activated speakers, but...
Okay, he has more than a couple. He has an Alexa, he has a Google, he also has, like 10 different Bluetooth speakers. Why he has so many, I don't know.
And then I also have an app on my phone, it's called Seeing AI, which allows me to read things from short text to documents to barcodes, and it allows me to recognize people. It allows me to recognize money, color previews, light previews, scene preview. I can do handwriting. With that app I can pretty much do anything with it.
Except become blind.
Yes, except that. But I can get anything I need to off of that app. Like, I can scan a barcode and it tells me what it is.
Can you buy your groceries from it and have it delivered to your door? No.
There are some apps actually I could do that with.
But not Seeing AI.
Can you shut up?
This is my video. You be nice.
Oh, I'm trying to talk here, you little... Anyways,
Yeah,
back to
D7.
D7, right?
7D.
7D, sorry.
D7.
Sorry, I messed the class up. I'm totally sorry. Yeah, 7D. Back to you guys. there are a lot of apps that I'd be able to order groceries from, such as Instacart, Walmart, stuff like that.
So on and so forth.
Yes.
Moving on from positives.
Some of the negatives are I cannot stand still.
Like now, he is currently not standing still.
No, but I'm keeping it as a minimum so you guys can still see me in the camera. Other like other blind people, they will turn their head and they don't know they're doing it.
His friend Jalen, no matter what he does, Bob just shakes his head.
He
in
does
a figure.
this.
He does it in a figure eight specifically.
No, I know. I've seen him do this.
I've actually paid attention, and it's a figure eight. But continue.
Well, that's
You're
because
forgetting the most obvious downside to being blind.
yeah, only one of my eyes works, and it's going to be my right eye that works. My left one dead, completely dead.
Yep.
Um.
Surprised his brain hasn't died yet either.
No, and I don't want it to die because then that's a problem.
Yeah, but I'm just joking with you. I don't want it to die. At least not anytime soon.
Let's see what other. Oh, I don't have spatial recognition. So, like, if I'm going somewhere, I tend to forget where things are spatially. Like, if I were to go from the door back to here, I'd run into the table about 20 times. Because of the spatial recognition, the lack of it, I don't have that. So I'd run into the table, and that would hurt.
And when he's walking with you, he'll do something called sighted guide. And
Which is
so
where
normally it'd be on your elbow, but I have him up on my shoulder because I couldn't move my arm. And I don't know how many times I've been doing sighted guide with him, and I've knocked him into a pole or a tree.
She's also walked me off walls.
Yes, I did walk him off a wall once. I will tell you that in class if you want to know. Okay, continue with the blind child.
Okay.
Did you even introduce your name?
You introduced me, remember?
Okay.
Buddy, for me? For y'all who don't know,
And don't pay attention.
I prefer to be called James now because that's what it's been forced to be, and I've just stuck with it. She wants to be called Shy,
They don't know what you used to be called.
and I don't want to tell them what I used to be called
Okay.
because I don't want them to know what I'm used to be called. Now,
Continue.
we're going to move on to the accessibility portion of this as well, which also kind of ties into me. Because
That's where I need to research. Never mind, continue.
that's basically where I do a lot of my work and homework and stuff. Currently, I went from iPhone to Android back to iPhone. Started with an iPhone 5S. That one fell in the water, and I don't want to go into the story of that one. My
He
second
got
one,
two more after that. He jumped to Android,
and then
and then he hated his Android so much, he jumped himself back to iPhone, and currently he's staying with iPhone. I don't think he's going to switch again.
Oh, not with the phone I've got.
Thank
Lord, no.
Okay, continue.
Um,
Next thing.
okay, before I move on to the next thing, I use VoiceOver. For you guys who don't know what VoiceOver is, it's like TalkBack for some of the Android people.
It's what talks to him on his electronics.
Yes.
That's what it is. Next thing, just so we can kind of hurry this video along.
And there's also an option in VoiceOver called Braille, which I use as well. So I have a Refresher Braille 18. I use that.
For you who don't know what Braille is, it's the blind people's way of writing.
Next thing. See if I can think of anything else. See here. I don't have. Let's see. There are some times where it's difficult for me to kind of realize what I'm doing at times. But if I can catch it early enough, I can usually stop whatever I'm doing. And yeah. there are also other more complicated problems that I have besides just my vision that don't need to be said in this video. If you guys want to see that, tune into my channel.
Yeah. We're not going to go into what his channel is. I don't think you want to watch it. It's extremely boring. 90% of it is a black screen with him talking. So, yeah, it's not that interesting. Trust me. I know this.
There are a couple of them, like my computer one.
And maybe his bike one, but those you guys probably are not very interested in. Continue.
Sorry, I'm eating red pills. Anyways. I don't know what else I can mention, but, now, because I can't see, I've fallen up the stairs. And then I've fallen down them. And I've done that many times. So, yeah. If she wants to say anything else about my thing, she can. I'm stepping under the camera view.
So, let me say, I was getting something to eat. So, one thing is that James can also bowl. He can play, he's actually won, he's won, I think, 3 gold medals in Special Olympics bowling. For the past, I think, 3 years that he's done it, every time he's been first place. So that might help you guys understand if you've always been wondering how capable blind people are of doing things. So I'm gonna let this go. If you have any questions for me, I'll take them in class. Okay, thank you. Bye.